Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I am going to talk about how to be more assertive. Now, first up, assertiveness is a declining trait in men today. Now, with the introduction of what we call the third wave feminism, as well as an emphasis of feelings over rational thought today, many men are raised by mothers or even single mothers who teach us, above all else, to respect the feelings of other people and never ever to hurt the feelings of others. So that means you cannot even say no to someone because it may make other people feel bad. Now, but what this leads to is many a times this comes in the guise of submitting to the expectations of people. Someone will just come here and ask, hey, do you mind helping me with this? And as a nice guy who does not want to hurt the feelings of other people, you would say yes. And that is the source of why many people today struggle with being assertive. Now, instead of being assertive and of what we believe and what we want, we instead choose to submit to what other people believe and what other people want. Now, some men today are very willing to do things they don't really want to just to please other people. Now, I have news. People pleasers are seldom, if not never, attractive because it reeks of desperation. It reeks of a weak sense of person, a weak sense of identity. These people pleasers lack a strong core within them that defines very strongly who they are as well as what they believe in. Now, in one of the quotes that I like to often use, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. I repeat, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. So people pleasers change their opinions just so that other people would like them, or so they think, because ultimately it is the people who are confident, who are decisive, who are quote unquote charismatic. These people are seldom, if not never, people pleasers. You know why? Because they have this thing called a conviction. They are convicted of what they believe in, and this certainty just drives people to fall in love with these kind of people who are assertive, convicted, and confident. So, secondly, if you want to learn to be assertive, you have to throw away the urge to be popular. Now, people who seek popularity are in for a life of hell. Allowing your emotions to shift and turn based on what other people think of you will definitely cause great distress in you. Now, my own experience is that you should be the one setting the standard for your own comfort and happiness instead of allowing other people to dictate your feelings based on what they think of you. So don't ever fall into the trap of wanting to please people, because trust me, there will be a lot of people out there who are willing to psychologically manipulate you once they realize that perhaps withdrawing their attention, withdrawing their love from you will cause you to act in a certain way. Learn to grow that one thing called a backbone. Learn to be more convicted in in respecting yourself, respecting your own opinions. You are as equal as me in being able to have a thought, to have a belief, to have an opinion. That is the truth with you as well as anyone in your life. So don't ever fall into the trap of thinking that your opinions and your thoughts don't matter, because they do. And understanding that is a key and integral part to be willing to learn to assert yourself. Now, lastly, how do you train to be assertive? Now, very simply put, being assertive is simply a matter of stating your expectations. For example, I want to go and eat at XYZ restaurant. That's what an assertive person would do. I want this done this way, so on and so forth. And not only stating your expectation, but expecting it to be met. For example, why are you late? I don't appreciate when people are late. Don't be late. That is a form of being assertive, as opposed to a more passive-aggressive approach where, why are you late? Is it because you this? Is it because you that? This kind of passive-aggressive approach to conflict management many a times leads to a lot of unresolved tension, because there is a strong need to infer what other people think and feel, because you are unwilling to be direct and simply state your expectation. Now, while it sounds simple, stating your expectation, it is not easy to build. Don't be fooled. If you are someone who is, as of now, very uncomfortable with being assertive, you will not change in a week or two, or even 3 or 4 or 5. It will take you months and even years. But the beautiful thing is, assertiveness is a skill that will build up. And one of the most important key practice is to learn to make decisions and stick with them. Learn to make decisions for yourself. I want to do this today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Make decisions. A decisive person tends to be more assertive, because ultimately assertion is simply the extension of a decision, except it entails bringing other people alongside that decision that you have made. Now, trust me on this, you will never find an indecisive and assertive person. Indecisive people are never assertive, and assertive people often are never indecisive. So practice decision making. Practice decision making, and in particular, even if you don't feel certain, learn to accept the certainty of a decision and learn to make a decision 100%, because that is what the word decision even means. Decision is either 100% or nothing. So don't ever give or make half-ass decisions. For example, if you decide to hang out with people, then settle and decide on a time, place, and date. That's where the decision is. And then assert your desire to meet your friend by asking them out. For example, let's meet at 7 p.m. 18th of April at XYZ shopping mall. Are you free? Very simple, very easy, very direct, because it shows that a decision has been made. I want to meet you. So ultimately, assertiveness is a skill that needs to be practiced just like any other important skills in life. So learn of all things to make decisions starting today, and you will gradually learn to become more and more assertive. Now, of course, this isn't all. I may talk more on assertiveness if you guys are interested in subsequent videos. So if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.